allow the Storm to take this map. Like, if I'm a Storm player, I feel pretty comfortable right now. You don't feel great, but you feel a lot better than you did 2 minutes ago.
Faith gets a good aggressive ward, lending a helping hand to SCC. He's going to try and take this mid-tier 1 tower. They're going to try and force it here. They don't want to let that living armor get the regeneration off, and they don't. TNC KuKu comes in, does manage to get a really good overglow with a lot of damage coming in from behind. Raven, oh no, Moogie completely whiffs the Chronosphere, and as a result, Armel is going to run down the mid player of SCC. Turn around, SCC is going to manage to get a kill onto Armel with the help of the Reaper Scythe from KP. Still, what a whiff from Moogie. That was a guaranteed Weaver kill, as you were alluding to earlier. 1 Chronosphere and he should die. Well, it doesn't work if you don't land that Chronosphere.
There was the caveat of, you've got to hit it.
You've got to hit the giant ball on the bug.
Oh man. There's just a lot of different ways that
slow down. KuKu needs to be able to help him out. Tries to hit a stun. Doesn't hit the Weaver though. And now he's going to be caught by Raven. He's already dead. Moogie has to back up. Faith chased away as well. But they know KP. He didn't run to the tier 2. He ran to the jungle instead. And is now going to be chased down by Raven. Doesn't look like his heal's going to be up in time. Raven on an unstoppable spree. And remember, he was the guy who had the toughest laning phase of all on the side of TNC.
Oh, all of that just begins from the fact that Moogie whiffs his big team fight ult. They can no longer take that fight at that point. I think SCCC really relied on him to hit that. He had full faith in his teammate. He's like, Moogie, you got this. He's like, yeah, I know, man.
Hey, do a little fist bump or something.
Like,
remember the TI days, bro?
My guy just went for an alley-oop, got left hanging. Nothing but net.
Oh. Well, you could see the aggression that came out from TNC as soon as that, like on that second fight, there's no Chronosphere. We just keep running at them,
no.
even underneath the tower. Faith, he's going to be caught. Okay, chased away. They've got the invisibility of the Mirana. Moonlight Shadow allows NEWBEE to be able to retreat. Still, that's something that TNC force out of NEWBEE, and maybe they can continue to be aggressive. As you can see, KuKu is maintaining his position in this middle lane. Needs to be able to cross over to the other trees if he wants to be able to catch KP out with a leading disable. The rest of his team starts making their way forward. He's going to bonk KP once, slowing him down. SamH is going to be trying to catch up. Managed to get a good amount of damage there from the Firestorm, especially with KP. Now with the overgrowth on the top, but the disruption buys KP a lot of time, and this is still a tough hero to bring down. 1300 HP, Glimmer Cape, as well as that Ghost Shroud and heal.
I mean, if you're NEWBEE, it's like part of the issue.
Nuisance.
When you make whiffs like that, is you're scared to try again.
You start becoming you start second guessing yourself.
You think to yourself like, man, we really should have won that fight. Like, does that mean we can no longer take team fights?
Yeah.
That is not what that means, NEWBEE. It just means you've got to hit your spells.
Well, they do have that big spell back up again. Chronosphere is up. Reaper Scythe is up. The only thing they don't have is Moonlight Shadow.
You notice what the Storm's doing, by the way? He's farming exactly like we talked about. He's just taking this area. It's by far the most comfortable spot on the map for Stormspheres to farm.
Okay, so we've gone over this several times.
Sure.
You know, invade the enemy safe lane, take over their jungle. Why isn't NEWBEE doing the same? It seems like they're actually trying to play around their own jungle quite a bit.
I think it's because... I'm not sure, actually. Maybe their cores just don't feel comfortable anymore. This is a good... this is what you want. You want to smoke when you have Chrono up like this.
Oh, SamH in position. Nice. Breaks the smoke. TP's out.
Alright, that's like... You know that Moogie was... he was just like... He was a little bit not so confident about that.
He was very happy that he successfully pressed the stop button in time. If he had 2 whiffed Chronospheres... Oh, man. Faith, they're going to be able to catch a disruption into an arrow. Nice and easy. KP will take the extra 30 seconds onto Raven with that Reaper's Scythe. Actually, it's only level 2, so... Yeah,
Glimmer Cape, by the way, on this Necrophos. Because we talked about all... It's just a whole lot of magic damage.
I think the added little help of going invis and taking out the bugs, oh man, that always is super useful. Jump up at the top lane. I think KuKu knows that he's just always going to be Moogie on, but Moogie managed to land the 2-man Chronosphere. He's going to take the first one out. Easy Storm Spirit kill. Can he get KuKu? No.
Why are we that hyped about that
bashes?
It was like a hex target.
Yeah.
That's a confidence.
I mean, when you win the last one, you gotta get hype
Yeah.
about the little thing.
I hope he watches this game. He's got no idea what we're saying, but he hears the excitement in
Maybe
our voices.
KP can translate for him.
For sure.
Be all you can be, Moogie. Right now, we've got TNC. Actually, TNC are still behind NEWBEE. Man, it just doesn't feel like it the way that they're like kind of controlling the map. It feels like they're being pretty aggressive, but they're still 2K down to NEWBEE, and NEWBEE also have the top 3 net worth cores. How is this happening, Blitz?
I mean, they're just farming right now. That's what they were doing for the past like 4 or 5 minutes.
Do you think TNC isn't putting enough effort into farming, or?
I don't know, it's a weird game because they don't really have they don't have normal playmakers. Because the Storm is supposed to win you this game, but at the same time, he's your only way to get kills.
Yeah.
Which is why they're giving him this like inordinate amount of space around this top area. Like I'll just keep alluding to that because it kind of gives you the idea of how they want to play.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you're not going to win this Weaver versus Void battle. Like, you really don't feel good if you're this Weaver. You can't just rely on Moogie to whiff. That's not a good way to play the game.
NEWBEE just keep on going for the contest here in their own jungle. 3-man smoke up. KP, he knows KuKu's here. He's going to get caught now, but NEWBEE, the rest of them, right behind. Managed to get the disruption. Are you going to throw in an arrow? SCC decides against it.
If they can just hold here without Chrono, this would be sick by them. Because TNC doesn't really just want to waste time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the downside of Underlord, I think, in this meta, is that you just have a hero that you have to sort of win team fights around him, and his contribution is that he makes all of your other heroes just slightly stronger.
And he's not a hero that can go out and catch somebody. Like, for example, Moogie's been farming out this bottom lane while NEWBEE are holding without the Chronosphere.
Yeah. They might actually go on SCC here.
Oh, SCC tries to go for the leap. He gets snatched in the mid-air by Armel. He's going to keep on going, finding KuKu as well. Turns around, manages to get off the Hex. He does have Finger of Death as well. No Impale, so he's going to be run down. Armel picks up yet another kill. He is now 3-4-2. He's going to be finishing up that Orchid pretty quick, and that will make NEWBEE's life a whole lot harder for every single one of their cores.
Yeah, that's why you see this Manta style first item on Moogie. Although I feel like he might be better served just going BKB. It's really good against the roots, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah, Manta's a really good item choice here.
Gets bugs off. Got Frostbite as well.
Yeah, I could see it for this Mirana as well. But yeah, he's being really cautious here. I guess they don't really lack for damage.
And in a way, he can, like his... You said Necrophos is the guy who's going to win you the game. Void is also going to do that. So he can be more of like a mid-game buffer with that BKB build.
He's just going to want people to go on him. Maybe like a false flag.
Leading things off on to SamH. They're hoping to be able to get a Reaper Scythe kill, and they'll get it too. Finger of Death and Reaper Scythe both being used to bring down the tanky SamH Underlord. Now, can they do Roshan off of this? They've certainly got the physical damage. Moogie gets hit by a bug on his way in, but NEWBEE are not shying down. They're going to keep going for this.
If they have Chrono and no Underlord, like Underlord represents such an inordinate amount of their net worth.
Yeah.
He's barely behind this Void. It's like, why would you take the fight when you don't have your second highest net worth hero?
So they're going to need some good harassment coming out from Tims. Crystal Maiden. Slam out from Roshan. Gets NEWBEE a little bit lower. Roshan dropping fast. KuKu getting in position now. Tries to get a Frostbite onto the Faceless Void. Nailed by the arrow. And it looks like Tims will end up going down. Roshan is still available. But TNC, they're bleeding out some heroes. Do manage to get the Orchid. Good disruption out. Faith saving his Moogie. And now they're going to find a Train Protector who was on the other side of things. Now he's pretty fast though. Lay down another Sentry. Not quite going to get there. Tims with a buyback. They really want to be able to contest this Roshan. KP blinks out of the pit to be able to spot Armel. Roshan down to 650 HP. It's just about to go down. It looks like TNC have given it up. They no longer can take this fight. Arrow actually landing on a KuKu. That was a line one from SCC and cleans up the kill. Thanks to a double damage that spawned at the 22-minute marker. That thing just made Roshan and that kill a lot easier for NEWBEE.
My guy with his model good looks.
Devilishly good plays and looks.
You just wouldn't expect it. It's a little unfair.
It is. It's one of those things where, like, you grow up and you think you've got your special thing. You're like, oh, I may not be handsome, but I'm, you know, smart or I'm funny or something. And then you run into that guy who's all of it, you know?
Super Chad.
And you're just like, but what do I got? Well, I'm good at video games. No, SCC has that too. Sorry. Sorry, nerd. SEC is...
That hits like way too close to home for me.
It hits too close for all of us. Blitz.
It's all good. He's a good dude. So he deserves all the success.
No, that makes it worse! Because then he's got a good personality, too.
Yeah, but
Why couldn't he be an asshole?
good people deserve good things.
Okay. 5K net worth lead now for NEWBEE, 13 to 15.
And all three of their cores are... Because they know that if the storm shows on the map at all, they don't have to be worried. Because nobody else can make a play. So you can be a little bit greedier. And now you can even be more so because SECC has his defensive item, this Void has his defensive item, this Necro is his own defense.
I mean, he had his defensive item long time ago, right? With the Glimmer Cape.
Yeah.
Feels like a pretty good choice.
His defensive item is existing.
That's true.
Ghost Shroud. Cool. Sick.
Just a button that slows you down, gives you extra healing, and prevents the enemy from being able to attack
It
you.
just does so much.
Okay, they're going to run into a 3 Train Protector kill. They will blow both of those abilities. Again, Finger of Death, Reaper's Scythe. It helps just because the added respawn timer, you don't need to worry about your own cooldowns.
This game is 24 minutes long. This tree is dead for a minute. Good times.
Yeah, he's not having a whole lot of fun. Is he? Oh man, he's getting close to level 18 too, where he'll have the 45-second added respawn timer.
He's gonna have his Aghanim Scepter too, here in a second.
I don't remember what pro player tweeted this, but they did make kind of a good point. He was like, he said, you know, if lowering death timers, those talents, those were OP, then why is adding death timers not OP?
It's kind of funny. That's a good point. I like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to whoever made that joke.
Yeah. Manta almost done for SCC, so he will have the double answer to Storm Spear. He'll have the Manta to get rid of Overgrowth. He'll have the BKB for the Orchid. Whatever order he needs to use it, he's got it.
Yeah. Right now, if you're TNC, I think you just have to rely a little bit on NEWBEE to make an error.
And you're just like, I feel like they've kind of missed their timing to own the game in this mid game, so it feels like they're gonna have to rely on just like the pure Armel late game carry.
Yeah, you see Raven's problem is that he doesn't. I don't think he feels good about buying any of these items. He's like, I need HP to survive the Void, but there's no real amount of HP that'll save me.
Yeah.
And so I'll get this Lincoln's because it'll be good against this Lion, but it's still garbage against Void.
Yeah.
There's just no real winning here, because if you get chronoed into arrowed, and they just pop your Lincolns with a mana drain, you're just gonna get neck rolted anyways.
So this is gonna come a little bit more down to his play style. He just can't show at the start of a fight, right?
Yeah, you've got to make sure that the chrono is, but that's part of the problem too, is that you sort of like one of your two mobile heroes has to tank the chrono, or you just have to outfight them. But they don't have good instant jump aside from the storm. Like this Underlord, you're not supposed to, I don't think you're supposed to be this far behind, because now he doesn't really provide you a way to start the fight. He just provides you a way to exit the fight and kind of survive the fight.
Yeah, if he had like Greaves as well as Crimson Guard done, then like that's a significant amount of sustain that would help you survive through the Chronosphere. Bottom lane does go down, but they beat it out the tower! KuKu sets it all up with Blink Hex. They get the Reaper's Scythe on him as well. By the way, that is a level 3 Reaper's Scythe and added 45 seconds. Was it worth it, Armel? Surely not.
Mugi still has, and this is the best part about it, is that Mugi still has his chrono, and Reaper Scythe is almost going to be up again.
Disruption on SamH. They do manage to have the blink hit onto Faith, locking him down for a while, but SCC comes in from the side, already getting the damage as well as the stun onto SamH. He's going to try and go for the retreat, see if he gets the Dark Rift away, but he's stopped by KuKu. Now they're going to be able to catch Tims as well. This Crystal Maiden is so slow. He goes into the... Oh no! The Aghanim 99 seconds. Reaper Scythe is up again, and now you've got two heroes that are dead for almost a minute and some.
Keep the hits coming.
That is the danger of this Aghanim Scepter Reaper Scythe. It just snowballs so quickly.
Yep.
You get one pick off, next thing you know...
The scariest part is, once again, there's still Chronosphere, and the Reaper Scythe is about to be up. So you can't even take this fight, even if you want to.
Yeah.
The hope is that if they use the Chrono into a bunk situation, and you can take something like a buyback fight and go for Roshan, because Aegis is the counter to Chrono, right? It's like you just have a second life. But that possibility doesn't really exist.
Another Reaper Scythe kill. That's going to be
You're dead for 90.
Now we've got 3 people who have all died to the Reaper Scythe and are still not back up. Storm Spirit in 5 seconds, but that is going to be far too many seconds as it seems NEWBEE have already cleaned up both tier 3s and are going to take the melee racks at bottom lane first.
KP just deleted people for like 4 minutes, by the way.
Yeah.
Good
Painting stun, follow-up arrow onto SamH. They have another Reaper Scythe. No, it's 12 seconds.
Now I just want to see Reaper Scythes.
Just get everyone out of the game permanently.
Get that minute-and-a-half buyback or death spawn.
Alright, well, that's going to be 2 lanes of racks. They can't go for the final lane.
It's just hilarious how long it is. You're a Crystal Maiden player. Your life's not good.
Yeah.
You're level 13. You're watching this game go by you. You don't even have a Glimmer Cape, and suddenly the game tells you that you're dead for a minute-and-a-half, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, all you can do is spam your chat wheel. Very cool of you.
99 seconds. Woo. It's like Kaka's gonna die, and he's gonna be dead for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And Tims is gonna watch that and just life's never fair, man. There's an allegory or some metaphor in here that I'm just not clever enough to see.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Butterfly for the Faceless Void. NEWBEE just go straight for it. No BKB necessary. Alright, well, at this point in time, we're pretty much waiting for NEWBEE to screw up in a monumental fashion or for them to just finish out the game. Because they are 2 lanes of racks ahead by 30 minutes, 16k gold lead, and they probably have the better late game as well.
Yeah. I think they definitely have the better late game. Because just, you have 2 heroes that don't want to play against Chrono.
Yeah.
Which is why it's kind of crazy that they were just like, 3rd pick Storm, what can you do? It's like, that was confident. That was irrationally confident.
Well, what can they do? Well, they pick a support that can instant disable you and disable for you for a long time. They pick a hero that wins the lane against you. Oh, and they pick a trump card against you as well in the Faceless Void. Yeah, that's seems like pretty good answers.
Yeah, so now he's going for Yasha, but he's going to build back into Diffusal. It's just, none of it feels good. I see people go Scotty all the time to try to, like, maybe if I just pump out enough HP.
Yeah.
Or, like, just stat. Let's be stat heavy.
The problem is like especially as a Weaver, because you're not going like these raw tank items. You're going some sort of like Lincolns, you know, it gives you a little bit of HP as well. Something else is that Void in these sort of games, they're just going to out TPS you.
Yeah.
You get 500 health, well, he's going to get another 100 damage. He'll keep pace, no problem.
They're just going to march down this top area. I think it just goes to show you how far ahead they think they are, that they don't need the Chrono. Like, they're like, Mugi, it's all good, man. You don't even need to throw them.
Radiant are scanning.
Keep that game face on.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
KuKu. Sentries, wards all over the place. Reaper Scythe, not quite enough to be able to finish off Tims. Does get the heal, as well as the protection of
Was
the
not
pipe.
nearly enough.
Yeah, KP overestimated his Dagon 1.
That did nothing. Did he get glimmered as well or something? No. They don't, or he got piped.
It was just pipe.
Pipe plus tree.
Yeah,
Plus tree armor.
the Reaper Scythe did no damage. Even without that, he was not at half HP.
Oh, guy just got the mana cost, or mana loss first.
Yeah, that is helpful.
The game is not going to last long enough for that GPM to pay off.
Plus 25% Shadow Poison damage.
I hate that. When I play Storm and Crystal Maiden players that I know, it's like, come on. That talent was made, it's like a pairing.
Yeah, that's made for Storm, right?
There's like no other hero that better utilizes that.
Yeah.
So if you're a Crystal Maiden player and you have somebody that plays Storm a lot, do it up. Arrow's gonna whiff. They're just trying to take control of this area and then go into Roshan. TNC is aware of that though, which is why they've sent the creep in.
Hellbear Smasher. Shadow Poison wakes up Roshan and goes and pounds the Hellbear Smasher.
That seems really unfair that he took it out on that.
Yeah.
Just innocent bystander. They're just pinging the area. I think they want somebody, so they're gonna smoke. They've got Aeon Disc and a gem on their Lion.
Dagon 2. Daedalus for SCC.
Okay, maybe if they walk a little bit to the left. Yeah.
Run into SamH. They're going to be able to blink initiate onto him. The arrow will miss, but they certainly have enough damage. They'll Reaper Sight them just to make sure. Now he does have buyback. First time in a while that we've actually had a buyback. Ooh, good blink there from KuKu just in time.
And he's supposed to be the tankiest person on their team. He's got a lot of...
Oh, and a Chronosphere actually catches 2. Now he does make a little bit of an error there with the Manta Illusions blocking himself up. They're still going to be able to get the disable onto Raven. Should be able to keep it. Aeon Disc proccing there to prevent Armel from picking up the support pretty easily.
Get out.
And now he's running out of mana. Almost completely out. Is going to get blown up. And NEWBEE just keep racing forward. The buyback from Armel might be able to catch something though. A lot of heroes dropping low. Mugi almost gets caught, but does manage to time walk just ahead. FaZe gets the Ghost Scepter off. Okay, never mind. His TP is going to be canceled. He will be the only victim of all of those buybacks though from TNC. That is certainly not enough for them to feel good about this game.
Man, that aggression. This is like the NEWBEE of old. They're playing this very well. They're baiting you with their timings. The team fight, KuKu is just a sniper with this Lion right now. It's just a perfect mix of aggression so far.
Yeah. His item choice, the early Blink Dagger, and then this
They've got all in for this. They can't fight when Chrono's up.
Arrow gonna be blocked by one of the Weaver Illusions.
I'm kind of okay with this attempt, but I can't see it paying off just because they can't kill Roshan fast enough.
Yeah.
This Weaver doesn't deal that much damage. And this is, I mean, it feels like we're beating it to death, but just can't play this game.
Yeah, now the Shadow Demon's back up.
Yeah, that's what you start to look for in a draft now. Is like, how do these heroes interact? Who kind of wins you the game? Can that person be countered? How easy is it for that person to be countered? Well, Chrono is a fat bubble.
And it's only going to get bigger. He gets that level 25. He's right now level 22.
Now my man Mugi's going to get the 25 backtrack. And they're going to say, how'd you miss that Chrono? He's like, 25 backtrack. That is Underlord. This is all he's doing at this point. He's Helmet Dominator. And then he's running creeps down a lane to try and stop the creep wave from pushing forward. It doesn't work as well when you've been laned in 2 lanes. Yeah. Does not work nearly as well. All right, well, now NEWBEE is doing Roshan. Maybe this is the opportunity for TNC to strike. KuKu is in position. He has the Blink Dagger. He has the Overgrowth. Okay, I want to see it. Roshan down to half health. Quarter HP now. 2,800 HP. NEWBEE get rid of the bugs first. Got a little vision. Dark Wave to the other side, but they already made the initiation. They've already blown up Armel. Now they've caught extra. The Crystal Man's going to go down as well. SamH came in from the other side, but still. Raven the arrow. Now it's going to be the Chronosphere onto Raven. Overgrowth out, but Mookie still at the BKB, and SCC was on the outside. So TNC will finally call it. Game 1. Pretty handily went to NEWBEE. I would say they just felt like really in control. Even that time that it felt like TNC was being aggressive and they were owning more of the map, it actually out the network was favorable to NEWBEE at that. I mean, they had to make that play because the Chrono whiffed. Yeah. But once the Chrono is online, you just can't take fights. I think that's the